Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all of the new members of the channel. I hope that you get a ton of information here that'll make you realize exactly what's really going on with the Second Amendment. And if you haven't joined, please hit that subscribe button down below. If you love the Second Amendment, this is the place to be. I'll bring you news every single day. And today I'm going to tell you about a state that actually, two really weak state senators that have submitted bills to disarm everybody in the state, basically, to make the state of Maryland a gun-free zone. Man, you can't make this stuff up. And each time I report about a state taking some action, like I said in the video a couple days ago, floating above, each state tries to outdo the other as far as infringements and habitual line stepping. All right, so these two Bobos, we have Susan Lee, who looks like a Karen, and we have Jeff Streicher, and he looks like a beta guy. But let me go over the two bills they submitted. The first one, we're going to go backwards in number. The first one is here on the screen, Senate Bill 18. Now, this is a 2-page bill, but it's pretty simple to get across what it's trying to do. We'll look at the opening paragraph. For the purpose of prohibiting a person from wearing, carrying, or transporting a firearm on private property, unless the owner of the property has given certain permissions or posted a certain sign prohibiting a person from wearing, carrying, or transporting a firearm in or on property controlled by the federal government, the state government, or a local government, and generally relating to prohibitions on the wearing, carrying, or transporting of firearms. In direct violation of the Supreme Court's Bruin decision, which said that the Second Amendment covers the ability to conceal a firearm in public for your own personal safety. So, Maryland, and anybody living in Maryland or anybody in the government, please show me, please educate me where it says you can pass this law. You're going to get sued, just like the others. Maryland, you're about to be made a mockery of by the gun groups. So this would ban a firearm. You can't have a firearm on any private property unless you get absolute approval by the person whose property it is, who owns the property. We already know this has been called unconstitutional several times in New York, although the Second Circuit's playing a game right now and put a stay on it. But if it's unconstitutional in New York, guess what? It's unconstitutional in Maryland, and it's unconstitutional in Delaware, and it's unconstitutional in New Jersey, and it's unconstitutional in California, yet these states just keep on trying it. So that was Senate Bill 118, and here we'll go with Senate Bill 1, filed by the same two ass clowns. And this one says, for the purpose of prohibiting a person from knowingly wearing, carrying, or transporting a firearm onto the real property of another, unless the other has given certain permission. Prohibiting a person from knowingly wearing, carrying, or transporting a firearm within a certain distance of a certain place of public accommodation. And generally relating to restrictions on wearing, carrying, or transporting firearms. Now, the first part of the bill says it doesn't apply to wearing, carrying, or transporting a firearm in any portion of real property subject to an easement or right-of-way or servitude or any other interest that allows public access on or through the real property. So you can have it in your car and drive around. You can also have it on your own property. Now we'll jump right down to page 3 because this is where the hysterical laughs will start. And check this out. A person may not knowingly wear, carry, or transport a firearm within 100 feet of a place of public accommodation. And if you do it, it's a misdemeanor and you're going to get up to 1 year in prison. But look at this. A place of public accommodation means an inn, hotel, motel, or other establishment that provides lodging to transient guests, a restaurant, cafeteria, lunchroom, lunch counter, soda fountain, or other facility principally engaged in selling food or alcoholic beverages for consumption on or off premises, including a facility located on the premises of a retail establishment or a gasoline station, a motion picture house, theater, concert hall, sports arena, stadium, or other place of exhibition or entertainment, a retail establishment that is operated by public or private entities, offers goods, services, entertainment, recreation, or transportation, or an establishment that is physically located within the premises of any other establishment covered by this subtitle, or within the premises of which any other establishment covered by this subtitle is physically located, and that holds itself out as serving patrons of the covered establishment. And both of these, they want to take place on October 1st of 2023 if they go through. Now, first off, Maryland has a supermajority, the Democrats have a supermajority in the legislature, and their governor is about as left can get. So both of these stand a very good chance of passing in Maryland. And I'm sure Second Amendment Foundation, Gun Owners of America, Firearms Policy Coalition, you name your group here, I'm sure that Maryland will be sued and they'll lose. And in a way, it's good because although this is extremely frustrating for not only you all, but for me as well, this is good that they're trying to do this. And we have had every judge who has looked at these post-Bruin enhanced gun measures by these states, every judge has said it's unconstitutional. So it's going to be good, but it's going to take time to get there. So Maryland has stepped up to join the others in turning their nose at the Supreme Court and turning their nose at our rights and trying to make the entire state a gun-free zone because you can't go within 100 feet of anything. This is what happens when you wrap kids with bubble wrap. This is what happens when you give entire generations, a trophy for everything. This is what happens when you don't let kids on sports teams lose and learn that not everybody gets their way. This is what happens, America. And now we pay for it. Let me know what you think down below. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. Because these weak-ass people who try to pass these feel-safe rainbows and unicorn laws, when the shit hits the fan, they're going to be coming to us to help save their ass. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.